Will National Conference leader Mustafa Kamal apologize for his anti-India rant? Now, he's likely to hold a press conference in a short while from now. We'll bring you live pictures of that. But so far, Kamal has been defiant over his comment, calling India the enemy state. Now, speaking exclusively to Headlines Today on Tuesday, Chief Minister Omar's uncle said he was merely articulating the centre's ignorance towards problems of Kashmiris.
The main thing that they are targeting is that I have made a statement that perhaps I'm not an Indian. This seems to hurt me the most. That as far as the statement goes, I have targeted New Delhi. I have targeted New Delhi for its study and approach to the internal dimensions of the Jammu and Kashmir problem. He perhaps has been too quick to give a reaction on something which has appeared in the media. Being in the seat of power in J&K state, he had plenty of time and plenty of agencies to give him the entire text of my speech. He should have gone through that first before he made these comments, which has hurt me. Not done any crime that I have to go and explain my statements to the Chief Minister. He has all the agencies to go and dig into every word of my statement, including full stop and comma.
Now, that was Mustafa Kamal reacting to Headlines Today when we asked him the question about not just his own comment, but also Omar Abdullah's reaction to that. But let's just actually run you through the exact comment, why this uproar was actually triggered from Mustafa Kamal.
हमने पहली दफा और बार-बार कहा है कि ना जंग माहिदा हमारे साथ करो, हमारा मुल्क क्यों नहीं मानता। और मैं समझता हूं अगर हिंदुस्तान इस बारे में और इसको टूल देगा, ये कहने में मुझे रुकावट नहीं होती। मैं समझता हूं कि हमारा दुश्मन अपना ही मुल्क है, पाकिस्तान हमारा दुश्मन नहीं। तो हमारे से दुश्मनी इससे बढ़ के क्या हो सकती है।
Now, the row has become a big political headache for Omar Abdullah, who tweeted his frustration but curiously stopped short of taking any action against Mustafa Kamal. This is not the first time, remember, that Mustafa Kamal has made any kind of bizarre statement. He's accused the Indian Army in the past for the grenade attacks in Srinagar. This happened last year. Now, Kamal's latest anti-India rant is punishable up to 3 years under IPC as well. What you're seeing on your screens right now are reactions from Omar Abdullah on Twitter. The question now is whether the Chief Minister's lament suggests that this has become a case of playing politics over patriotism. Shuja has been tracking the very latest for us. He now joins us for a live input. Shuja, when you look at this reaction coming forth, not just from Mustafa Kamal, also from the Chief Minister Omar Abdullah as well. We asked him this. We asked him how he is going to sort of take this matter up with the Chief Minister. He was defiant. He said that Omar has jumped to conclusions. He hasn't seen my entire, the transcript of what I've said, and there's no way I'm going to apologize.
That's right, Aditya. That's what makes it all the more interesting now, and also the fact that Mustafa Kamal himself is coming out and saying that he didn't say anything wrong. Clearly suggests that this issue is not going to die down anytime soon. You have on the other side the opposition gunning for his head and saying that this is an orchestrated drama that both the uncle and the nephew have been playing out in the valley. One side, Mustafa Kamal keeps on blowing hot, and on the other side, whenever it happens, the uncle and his father, Dr. Farooq Abdullah, come out and say that we have nothing to do with him and he is just our relative. But the big question here is if Omar Abdullah really means what he has said on the Twitter, will there be any concrete action on the ground, or will the criticism be only limited to the social networking sites like Twitter only? That's the big question here. We're just waiting for Mustafa Kamal to address the press. We'll just wait and watch and we'll see what exactly he has to say today, whether he'll apologize or will continue to support what he has said the other day, which has clearly made a huge furor in the entire political circles of Jammu and Kashmir.
Shujat, two lines here as far as this current situation is concerned. On one hand, you have a situation where Mustafa Kamal has made a comment which is not acceptable, and on the other hand, when you look at the way the reaction has been treated from within the National Conference as well, this is the Chief Minister, this is the head of the state, they're also the de facto chief of the party. In that sense, taking him on, no direct action coming across, clearly indicates that there is a sense of no control over Mustafa Kamal as far as Omar Abdullah is also concerned.
Perhaps that's what it looks like. It clearly looks like that he has no control over, his uncle, and to be more precise, someone who's working under him in the system of the governance and also in the party. So Mustafa Kamal is an additional general secretary, and his father, Omar's father, Dr. Farooq Abdullah, is the president of the party. If they really mean what they are saying, if they really mean the criticism, they could once again show it by taking any concrete action on the ground.
All right, absolutely. There has to be some concrete action which needs to be taken. Last word from you, Shuja, on this situation before, of course, we cut across live. We are hoping that that media address goes through. But you think that this is a situation which has also given the opposition, the PDP, a huge opportunity. They're just watching from the sidelines. This confusion within the national conference becoming a huge embarrassment for them to deal with.
Well, that's precisely the point. They've given the opposition a huge handle to take on them. We saw the opposition coming out all guns blazing at the national conference, saying that they're fooling the people of Jammu and Kashmir. On one side, one uncle goes on and says rants about India. True. And the other controversies that he has made with his statements. On the other side, the nephew, who's the chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir, goes out and tries to balance the entire issue. So clearly, it is a huge and major to the opposition to take the national conference on.
A great opportunity as well for the opposition, like Shuja points out. Mustafa Kamal expected to address the media in a short while from now. We'll get you live pictures and cut across live as well. Shuja, for the moment, thanks very much for joining us.